My daughter, Emily Christine Jerry, was born February 24th of 2004. She was playing in the backyard with her brother and sister, Nate and Catherine. And I noticed that every so often, Emily would stop and grab her side and wince. After witnessing this occur 3 or 4 times during the course of the afternoon, neither one of us as parents really thought much of it, but we knew that we needed to take her in to have her checked out. We took Emily to a leading pediatric facility in Cleveland, Ohio, and they had decided to run Emily through the MRI scanner. And there was a grapefruit-sized mass in Emily's abdomen. They prepared us to expect the worst. They set our expectations, expect that your little girl is going to lose a significant amount of weight during the course of treatment. She's going to lose her beautiful blonde ringlets. She'd be vomiting, most likely, and things of that nature. She didn't start losing those beautiful blonde ringlets of hair until January of 2006. But I knew in the back of my mind that quite possibly the tumor wasn't responding to that course of treatment. So the decision was made to run Emily through the MRI scanner again. Emily's tumor had completely disappeared. There wasn't even any residual scar tissue remaining in her abdomen that they had anticipated. A miracle had occurred. And those are the caregiver's words, not mine. At this point, they recommended one final 3-day round of chemotherapy, just to make sure that there wasn't any residual cancer cells remaining. I arrived about 10 or 15 minutes after they had started Emily's IV that day. And when I walked into Emily's treatment room, Emily was unconscious. I was thinking to myself, how could this have happened? I mean, she was just fine. What was found to have happened was the clinical pharmacy that day ran out of standard bags of saline with 0.9% sodium chloride. And so this young pharmacy technician decided to take an empty compounding bag, and she saw 3 vials of what's called hypertonic saline, which is 23.4% in concentration. She filled this empty compounding bag with those 3 vials of hypertonic saline and used that as the base solution for Emily's chemotherapy that day. She thought she was doing the right thing. That Wednesday was when my wife and I had to make the most difficult decision of our lives, which was, after multiple EEGs showed little to no brain activity, the decision was made to take Emily off of life support. That day is still a blur to me emotionally. I was packing some of Emily's things from her treatment room into the back of our SUV, which happened to be parked on the top floor of the parking garage at the facility that day. And I saw the car seat in the back of that SUV, and I was thinking, maybe I should just take a flying leap off this parking garage and go and join my little girl. I'd never had those kind of thoughts or feelings before in my life. And it was almost at that moment that I decided to embark on this career. I don't want to say that it was chosen, that I chose it. I believe it was chosen for me. And worked so passionately through my advocacy efforts to try to find or be an active part of the solution to preventable medical errors. And so in striving to be part of the solution, I've been working very hard through the programming of the Emily Jerry Foundation. I believe that we can get to 0 deaths in the United States from preventable medical errors, because they're just that, preventable.